Hello, welcome back to the channel, and this is a channel where we give you reviews, playthroughs, unboxings. We generally like to talk a lot of bollocks about tabletop gaming in general, and in this video we're going to be talking about a push your luck / dexterity game. We're going to be talking about Stomp the Plank, and in this game you will be drawing cards from a deck. You'll be trying not to match different symbols that will push your elephant off the plank and into the sea. That will make you lose the game. So in this video we're going to be giving you a very brief overview of the rules, be telling you what we do like, what we don't like. Then we'll come back and we'll tell you whether or not Stomp the Plank is worth your time and bother today and in the future. So remember, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to this channel, hit the like button and all that YouTube bullshit. See you after this. Bollocks. So, Stomp the Plank. How to play this game. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn the box upside down, and this will be the playing area. Yeah, each player will take one of the planks, and you'll notice that they've got a magnet on the end of it, and you'll place the magnetized end on the relevant space on the ship. Right, every player will then choose a different coloured elephant, and you'll place your elephant on the ship end of the plank you just placed. So on your turn you will draw a card and place it on the board. You'll have a choice. Once you've done this, you can either stop or you can carry on and draw another card. If you choose to stop, then each player will have to load a number of discs on the C end of their plank. Yeah, number of discs you've got to load is indicated on the board. So if you stopped on space 3, then each player will have to load 2 discs onto their plank. Yeah, if you choose to carry on, you'll draw a new card, and then you'll get the same choice again. You can either stop or carry on. If you choose to carry on, you'll draw another card, and if you ever draw 2 of the same cards, then you will have to move your elephant 1 space closer to the C end of your plank. You'll keep doing this until one player falls into the sea, and then the game will be over. But we like to play a little house rule where we continue playing until there's only one player left, and then that player will be the winner of Stomp the Plank. So what do we like? Stomp the Plank. So the first thing that we really like about this game is that it looks absolutely fucking amazing. Yeah, they've really pushed the boat out with the production quality, and not only are the little plastic elephants intriguing, they seem to have balanced the weight of the elephant figures just enough so that if they get too close to the edge, then they add to the overall weight of the stuff that you've got on the plank. Yeah, they've utilized the box as the board. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. It's a little bit of a shame that the discs are just these crappy wooden discs. They could have used like barrels or something like that, but they're perfectly functionable, and the production quality is absolutely astounding on this one. The second thing that we really like about this game is that the rules are really simple. They basically come on a 1-page rule book. Yeah, and that doesn't detract from the game at all, because the push your luck aspect of this game is actually quite exciting. I know you're just drawing cards and that, but when you get near the end of the row, there is a chance that you might win the game outright, because if you manage to get to the end of the track without drawing the same card twice, then you automatically win. So whenever you play this, it's going to be lots of cheers, lots of groans when you pull the right and wrong card out. And my kids love this game, yeah, because they love push your luck games. They're easy to understand for kids, aren't they? And they do teach them the pitfalls of gambling addiction. So the final thing that we really like about this game is that, believe it or not, there are some little dexterity aspects to this game. One of my boys actually found this out for himself because he full-heartedly picked up the elephant off of the plank, which destabilized the equilibrium of the cardboard piece. And he realized if he pushed the elephant, then he's got more of a chance, as long as he's got a steady hand of course, of making it to the next round. So not only is the push your luck aspect really good in this game, but there's also a healthy dose of dexterity thrown into the mix. So what don't we like about Stomp the Plank? So the first thing that we don't like about this game, and I suppose we are sort of contradicting ourselves here, is that it seems to be a little bit overproduced for such a simple game. You're just going to be drawing a card and deciding whether or not you want to stop or carry on. Yeah, and I suppose pushing the boat out in terms of quality production means that the game is a lot more expensive than it otherwise would have been had there been less appealing components. Yeah, I mean, they could have just gone with some standees or something like that, but I suppose they need to add weight to it. There's a definite mismatch between the complexity of this game and the quality of the components, and I can't really juggle this thing in my head as to why they did that. It's a little bit weird. So the second thing that we don't like about this is that pushing your luck until the end of the track means that the game is over pretty quick. I've seen this done on a fair few number of occasions, yeah, where somebody's just gone, fuck it, let's just keep going, oh look, I've won. And when that happens, everybody else at the table just goes, oh for fuck's sake. Well, not my kids, they're not going to say that. Well, maybe they do when I'm not in the room. But it's a little bit disappointing that the game ends far sooner than it should do, even though this is like a 5 to 10 minute game, yeah? It can be over on the first turn, and that's a bit shit. So the final thing that we don't like about this, and this is one of my kids' biggest gripes with this game, is that some figures seem to fall off the planks when others just don't want to, yeah? I was playing this with my daughter the other day, and she had her elephant on like step 4, and she had 11 wooden counters on the end of her plank, yeah? I was on step 3, and I think I only had 4, and my elephant fell into the sea, whereas hers seemed to be super glued onto the plank, yeah? It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, it is a little bit weird, and you do sort of find yourself questioning whether or not all the planks are made equal, and whether all of the elephants are of equal weight. And somebody always seems to sort of try and reposition their plank halfway through the game, and they end up getting slapped wrists. So yeah, sometimes it feels like there are outside metaphysical forces interfering when you play this game. So to summarise, is Stomp the Plank worth your time and bother today and in the future? So we're going to say, yeah, Stomp the Plank is a luxuriously produced one-trick pony of a game. Push your luck aspects are compelling, as are the nods towards dexterity games. It may be a little bit too simple and uninspiring for many individuals, including many kids, but if you're looking for a decent push your luck game with stellar components that plays in 5 minutes or less, then Stomp the Plank may just be the game that you are looking for. So there you go, that is Stomp the Plank. Remember, if you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel, hit the like button and all that YouTube bullshit. See you next time.